OpenAI just dropped GPT-5, and honestly, this is the biggest AI leap we've seen yet. This isn't just another incremental update. We're talking about a completely unified system that knows when to think fast and when to think deep. Let's break down everything that makes this absolutely game-changing. Introducing GPT-5. GPT-5 is officially OpenAI's smartest, fastest, and most useful model yet. What makes this incredible is the built-in thinking capability that puts expert-level intelligence directly in everyone's hands. We're looking at massive improvements across coding, math, writing, health, visual perception, basically everything you can think of. The coolest part? It's available to all users, with Plus subscribers getting more usage and Pro subscribers accessing GPT-5 Pro with extended reasoning for even more comprehensive answers. One unified system. Here's where things get really exciting. GPT-5 is actually 3 systems in one. You've got a smart, efficient model for most questions, a deeper reasoning model called GPT-5 thinking for harder problems, and a real-time router that decides which one to use based on what you're asking. This router is continuously learning from real user behavior. When people switch models, which responses they prefer, and actual correctness measurements, it's literally getting smarter every day. And when you hit usage limits, mini versions keep you going. A smarter, more widely useful model. The real-world performance gains are absolutely mind-blowing. OpenAI has crushed hallucinations, improved instruction following, and reduced sycophancy, that annoying, over-agreeable behavior. But let's talk about the 3 major areas where GPT-5 absolutely dominates. Coding. GPT-5 is now their strongest coding model ever. We're talking about creating beautiful, responsive websites, apps, and games with just one prompt. Early testers are raving about its design choices. It actually understands spacing, typography, and white space like a real designer would. Complex front-end generation and debugging large repositories? GPT-5 handles it like a pro. This is literally going to transform how developers work. Creative expression and writing. The writing capabilities are next level. GPT-5 can take your rough ideas and turn them into compelling, resonant writing with actual literary depth and rhythm. It can handle complex poetry like unrhymed iambic pentameter and free verse that flows naturally. For everyday tasks like drafting reports, emails, and memos, this is going to be a complete game changer. The difference in writing quality compared to GPT-4o is honestly shocking. Health. This might be the most important upgrade. GPT-5 scores significantly higher than any previous model on HealthBench, which uses realistic scenarios and physician-defined criteria. It acts like an active thought partner, proactively flagging concerns and asking the right questions. The model adapts to your context, knowledge level, and geography for safer, more helpful responses. Obviously, it doesn't replace medical professionals, but it's like having an incredibly smart partner to help you understand results and ask better questions. Evaluations. The benchmark results are absolutely insane. GPT-5 hits 94.6% on AIME 2025 math problems, 74.9% on real-world coding challenges, 84.2% on multimodal understanding, and 46.2% on hard health questions. With GPT-5 Pro's extended reasoning, it even reaches 88.4% on GPQA. That's graduate-level science questions. Instruction following and agentic tool use. GPT-5 shows massive gains in following complex, multi-step instructions and coordinating across different tools. In practice, this means it can handle evolving tasks, follow your instructions more faithfully, and actually get work done end-to-end using whatever tools it has available. Multimodal. The visual capabilities are incredible. GPT-5 excels at interpreting charts, summarizing photos of presentations, and answering questions about diagrams. Stronger multimodal performance means ChatGPT can reason more accurately over images and non-text inputs than ever before. Economically important tasks. This is huge. On complex, economically valuable knowledge work, GPT-5 with reasoning is comparable to or better than human experts in roughly half the cases. We're talking about tasks spanning over 40 occupations, including law, logistics, sales, and engineering. Faster, more efficient thinking. Here's something incredible. GPT-5 gets more value out of less thinking time. It performs better than OpenAI o3 while using 80% fewer output tokens across visual reasoning, coding, and graduate-level problem solving. More performance, less compute. That's efficiency. Building a more robust, reliable, and helpful model. The hallucination improvements are staggering. GPT-5's responses are 45% less likely to contain factual errors than GPT-4o. When thinking, GPT-5 is 80% less likely to contain errors than OpenAI o3. On open-ended fact-seeking questions, GPT-5 thinking shows about 6 times fewer hallucinations than o3. This is a massive leap forward for producing consistently accurate content. More honest responses. GPT-5 with thinking is way more honest about its capabilities and limitations. When OpenAI tested this by removing images from prompts, o3 still gave confident answers about non-existent images 86.7% of the time, compared to just 9% for GPT-5. GPT-5 accurately recognizes when tasks can't be completed and communicates its limits clearly. Deception rates dropped from 4.8% for o3 to just 2.1% for GPT-5 reasoning responses. Safer, more helpful responses. OpenAI introduced a revolutionary new safety approach called safe completions. Instead of just refusing requests, GPT-5 gives the most helpful answer possible while staying within safety boundaries. Sometimes that means partial answers or high-level responses, and if it needs to refuse, it tells you why and provides safe alternatives. This approach is way more nuanced and enables better navigation of dual-use questions with fewer unnecessary refusals, reducing sycophancy and refining style. GPT-5 is less annoyingly agreeable, uses fewer unnecessary emojis, and gives more subtle, thoughtful responses. It should feel less like talking to AI and more like chatting with a brilliant friend. In targeted evaluations, GPT-5 cut sycophantic responses from 14.5% to less than 6% while maintaining high user satisfaction. More ways to customize ChatGPT. The instruction following improvements mean GPT-5 is significantly better at following custom instructions. Plus, OpenAI is launching 4 new preset personalities: cynic, robot, listener, and nerd, that let you set how ChatGPT interacts without writing custom prompts. These personalities are opt-in, adjustable anytime, and designed to match your communication style while meeting strict standards for reducing sycophancy. Comprehensive safeguards for biological risk. OpenAI treated GPT-5 thinking as high capability in biological and chemical domains, implementing strong safeguards with 5,000 hours of red teaming. They're taking a precautionary approach with multi-layered defense systems, comprehensive threat modeling, and clear enforcement pipelines. GPT-5 Pro? For the most challenging tasks, GPT-5 Pro uses scaled parallel test time compute to think even longer and provide the highest quality, most comprehensive answers. In evaluations on over 1,000 real-world reasoning prompts, experts preferred GPT-5 Pro over regular GPT-5 thinking 67.8% of the time, with 22% fewer major errors. How to use GPT-5. GPT-5 is now the default in ChatGPT for signed-in users, replacing all previous models. Just open ChatGPT and start typing. GPT-5 handles everything automatically, applying reasoning when responses would benefit from it. Paid users can select GPT-5 Thinking from the model picker or type "Think hard about this" to ensure reasoning is used. Availability and access. GPT-5 is rolling out today to Plus, Pro, Team, and free users, with Enterprise and Edu access coming in 1 week. The difference between free and paid access is usage volume. Pro subscribers get unlimited access, Plus users get significantly higher usage than free users, and Team Enterprise customers get generous limits for entire organizations. This is honestly the biggest leap in AI we've seen yet. GPT-5 isn't just an upgrade, it's a complete transformation of what AI can do. Drop a comment below with what you're most excited to try with GPT-5, and don't forget to subscribe for more AI breakdowns like this.